The police got word that a drug deal was going down at the port, so they arrived early and set up a large stakeout, positioning officers all around the area. I was one of those officers, but at the time, I was just a regular traffic cop. That meant I couldn't take part in the actual operation. They assigned me to the outer perimeter, where my job was simply to keep unrelated people away. Not long after, the drug lord showed up. My boss radioed everyone to stay in position and not make a move. They planned to wait until the deal was completed, then move in and arrest everyone involved at once. But right before that happened, I had just finished a phone call and removed my earpiece, so I never heard the order. I saw a man walking toward me carrying a bag, so I went over to check him out. The moment the drug lord saw me, he dropped the bag on the ground. I told him there was a drug bust happening nearby, and that he should go around to avoid getting caught up in it. That was when the drug lord started suspecting that the police were actually after him. He turned around and tried to escape.
Hé! T'as oublié ton sac?
My boss watched everything through the surveillance monitors and completely panicked. The dealer jumped into his car and tried to leave, but the vehicle wouldn't start. That was when I realized something was wrong. My boss saw the whole thing happen on camera and became furious.
Hé! Mets-toi en deuxième, je vais t'aider. Vas-y, c'est bon! Vas-y, vas-y! Allez, vas-y!
He had assigned me to the perimeter to keep bystanders away, but instead, I had basically let the drug dealer escape right in front of us. By the time I put my earpiece back in, my boss was already yelling at me, saying that putting me on the operation had been a serious mistake. After that, I became a joke around the entire police station. My coworkers made videos mocking me, and my boss started believing that I wasn't suited for the job. He told me that my father had once been one of the best officers on the force, and he couldn't understand how I ended up like this. I felt guilty about what happened and promised that I would find the drug dealer myself to make up for my mistake. But my boss no longer trusted me and removed me from the case completely. Since capturing the drug dealer had become much more difficult, my boss brought in 2 narcotics experts, Ethan and Mike, to find evidence that could link him to the crimes. Before long, they tracked down the dealer's hideout. Several officers went upstairs and knocked on the door, but when nobody answered, they took out a battering ram and prepared to force their way inside. But someone was actually home. It was the dealer's grandmother. She was just moving slowly and hadn't made it to the door in time.
J'arrive, j'arrive. J'arrive. Mais...
Fortunately, she wasn't seriously injured. During the search, we found the dealer's bag inside the house. It contained about 3 kilograms of drugs and a ledger. However, those items still weren't enough to prove they belonged to him. We needed to investigate the ledger further to build a stronger case.